Today I'm going to be doing a detailed review on each and every one of the four characters revealed at GamesCom for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which has been delayed until November 20th, 2012. So, before I get to Spike, Dante, Ratchet and Clank, and of course Sackboy, we're going to talk about this picture. I found it on IGN. I've saw at least three of my friends make videos about this. I've also posted this picture on my Facebook group, which is called PlayStation Gamers. I'm going to leave a link to the group in the description. I will approve you, or one of the other admins will approve you if you fit the description of a PlayStation Gamer. So, um, in the above picture, you see a background interaction of a female character from the Sly Cooper universe hanging from a ladder that's attached to a chopper, shooting at the four players on screen. This is a background interaction. This background interaction, at this point, no bias going on here, is making Solid Snake's final attack look kind of boring, to say the least. Because this background interaction adds to the action and chaos that PlayStation All Stars is known for right now. And trust me, I played each of the four available levels in the beta equally, and they all have background interactions, and they all make the gameplay just crazy and makes it fun. So if any Nintendo fan is seeing this video, please do the proper comparison. Do not be a fanboy when you do your comparison. Do a proper comparison. Okay? These two characters on each of these separate games are hanging from a ladder, attached to a chopper, shooting at people on the level. Okay? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't understand how you can compare Solid Snake to Cole McGrath, which is using electricity to do his attacks, and he summons a electric tornado that sweeps through the level and grabs everybody and just kills them. I don't understand. One person's controlling a tornado, the other person's shooting a grenade launcher. I mean, come on. Um, First character we're gonna talk about revealed at Gamescom is Spike, one of my favorite characters. He's one of my favorite colors as his jacket, red, white, and black. He also reminds me of a Super Saiyan with his hair. And this is the Japanese version of Spike. This is a game that so far that I know that I researched um, was only available in Japan. It's called Ape Escape, Thousand Monkeys or something like that. Somebody will correct me, or I have the correct name for it. And that's the version of Spike they're using from the Ape Escape series. If you know, Ape Escape's been on the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, the PSP, and on August 28th, 2012, we're gonna have that PlayStation 1 Classics update, so you will be able to play the classic Ape Escape on your PS Vita. And also, the Ape Escape that was available for the PSP, you can download that on your PS Vita also. So, just saying. If you guys want to get some history about these characters before the game comes out in November. So, another thing I like about Spike, he reminds me a lot of Sora. Sora does a lot of combo attacks when he has the two Keyblades out, and Spike has two stun batons out. One I can definitely confirm from the classic Ape Escape for the PS1. The other one is more of an enhanced one. The handle makes it look more like more than a stun baton, but more of a sword. And he has each in different hands, and he does spin attacks, lots of slash combos, and some crazy shit. He also does have a sword attack. A very nice looking sword, pretty almost bigger than his whole body combined. He does a slash with that. Um, he has a slingshot, a little hula hoop style weapon that circles around him and it hits the enemy or some shit like that. He can summon a monkey that pops up straight, dives diagonal at you, punching you. He has a spring boxing glove, the one that Joker used in the Batman games. I mean, not the Batman games, the Batman comic books. Joker had the boxing glove attached on a spring. Sometimes he put it in a box, that was like a little present for Batman, and it punched him or some shit like that. He has that attack where he punches the enemy with that, and it dazes the enemy. So it's just some good stuff right there with Spike. Next character I want to go over is Ratchet and Clank. I was hoping that they added the Tools of Destruction Ratchet and Clank, and I was correct. I'm glad that they added that. Um, about Ratchet and Clank is once again, it's all Ratchet and Clank. He has some of the more famous weapons from each and every one of his games, so that's cool. He added, I mean, let me just break this down before I go into it. If they were to add each of the weapons and attacks from every one of these characters, uh, in this game, this will be a lot of different button combinations, and you already got a lot. Each button you can push triangle and up, down, left, right, and do a different move each direction. And that's the same for each and every one of the other buttons. So it's crazy. They're trying to fit as much in there, and I thank Superbot for what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Um, so back to Ratchet and Clank. I like Ratchet's level 2 special, where it's only Clank on the field. He uses his staff, and he does a time bubble from the Crack in Time game. And you get stuck in a time bubble, time goes slow for you, and he hits you, and you're dead. So that's good. His level 3, they hop in a jet, they fly, and it goes in the first person, but they're looking at a monitor. So it's, and they're shooting missiles at you and stuff like that, and they kill everybody on the screen. So it's pretty cool. Next character we're going to talk about is Sackboy. One thing I gotta say I love about Sackboy that they added, a lot of fans were talking about before he was even leaked, was the fact that he should have an attack where he turns into another character. And so far that I know from this little bit of gameplay you're probably looking at right now, he does. He does. So that's some cool shit. He turns into Parappa and also does his super attack and takes out the enemy. So I thought I was kind of surprised for that one. I don't know if he does that for each and every character in a game, or it's just for a select few, or it depends on which level he's playing on. But I think it's something cool. I think it's something cool because, as you know, Sackboy has a lot of different add-ons. Uh, in the form of costumes. So he has basically each and every costume character that has been revealed or leaked for PlayStation All Stars. So that is some good stuff, if they can incorporate that in there. Um, we're going to talk about Dante. I know everybody's disappointed with the Dante they gave us and the Dante that's coming out with the DMC game, but he plays like Dante. He has lots of fucking combos. He probably has more aerial combos and land combos than he's even gonna have in a final DMC game, which is gonna be crazy. PlayStation All Stars, it speeds up each and every person's attacks faster than their original games. So it's good. It's gonna be pretty cool to see Dante doing his crazy spinning, shooting, gun, slashing attacks. All those combos. And I saw the gameplay. You're looking at it right now. It's very good, very very good. Capcom has loved to troll the gamers of our gaming community, whether you have a PS3 or Xbox 360, with giving us stuff that we don't want. They give us the opposite. So I don't know if like some DLC will be released by Capcom, and it'll be the classic Dante skin for Dante on PlayStation. Also, I don't know, but that would be cool. Something that they should also consider for the DMC game to allow people to buy the game, because people don't like the new style of Dante, and whether the game plays like Devil May Cry or not, you're looking at a character that's not Dante, so it's kind of fucked up. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. I'm probably gonna show us another picture right now because I'm about to start ranting. It's gonna be pretty interesting. It's all about the fans. This is a game for the PlayStation fans, and I want to just say that we should not be as hard on Sony or Superbot as far as the characters and the character designs to make it into the game. As far as third party is concerned, uh, third party characters, and I'm just gonna talk about Dante right now. He's the first third party character that seems that everybody has a problem with, and I know I didn't want that version of Dante, so I'm not defending anybody. But I am saying that it was Capcom's decision to allow Superbot and Sony to use this version of Dante in their game. I'm pretty sure everybody can understand that. We're all adults here, hopefully. Um, so, you know, any other third-party characters, including Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, even though the originals are still exclusive to the PlayStation 1 system or the PS3 if you download it on a PSN, that was a lot. They're still third-party characters right now. And who owns them? Activision. I think people need to stop flooding the comment sections of the PlayStation blog and Superbot's Facebook or Twitter page, and maybe they should, send a personal message, a politely personal message to Activision, asking them to allow Superbot and Sony to use the rights of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon one last time for this game. It wouldn't hurt the popularity. It's almost like free advertisement, So now you notice what I said right there, free advertisement. So a lot of these third-party developers, they're gonna give us what they want to give us, that's corresponding with their upcoming games. So we can like, oh, it's a new DMC coming out. Oh, I'm playing PlayStation All Stars, and I remember that it's a new DMC coming out because Capcom is forcing us to play with Dante from DMC, not Dante from Devil May Cry, the classics on the PS2 that just had the HD collection. No, they're playing with Dante from DMC, so we won't forget that it's a DMC game coming out, and maybe we might go over there and buy it. I know I just repeated this a little bit earlier in this video, but that's the whole premise. Just remember that. That's not just for Capcom. That's for other third-party developers as well. I don't got no problem with Big Daddy. I got no problem with Hahachi. I'm pretty sure they should have like an alternate skin where he's the older Hahachi. And Big Daddy, maybe he has the slimmer suit from, I believe, BioShock 2. So stuff like that, I mean, it's just easy. They gotta have a story mode. I'm pretty sure they have collectibles and a lot of modifications. That's what I saw. So, I can't wait. I can't wait. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I did my homework on each and every one of these characters. They're all unique. They're all amazing characters. And I'm talking about the 4 that were just announced at GamesCom 2012. This game can only get better. So far, we're looking at 16 announced characters.